A CPS investigator came by the other day. I was in the back room and there was just pounding on the door. It scared the hell out of me. And went around and there was just a woman standing out there. So I answered the door and she asked if I was so and so, one of the former tenants. And I said, no, my name's Trevor. I'm the owner of this place. I was the one that called you guys. Her mood lightened a lot after that. She was asking me questions and I was showing her photos of everything that I found and videos, scrolling through and everything. After a while of talking out front, I invited her in and I told her, like, hey, I've cleaned up a lot. And I've obviously cleared out all of the trashy stuff that she had seen in the videos. But the rooms that are closest to how I found them, at least in terms of dirt and grime, are the basement and the closet area, if you want to check those out. So she came in and took photos and documented everything. Took her over to, I had compiled papers and stuff that I found that just had identifying information on the people that lived here. And I used those to make the report and to use those when pursuing any sort of small claims or anything that I decided to do. I hadn't updated on this because it was a small update and I wasn't sure if I could share it, but I had found 2 pages out of 20 that were kind of middle pages of a confidential CPS investigation report that were under that when I was down here cleaning out the filter the other day. And so I showed her that and she confirmed that the individual that she referenced when I first answered the door is someone who they've had prior incidents with. And so that's primarily what they were looking into. So we wrapped everything up. She's probably here for like an hour or so. And she asked me to send her like copies of images that I've taken and videos that I've taken. So I had sent those over to her. I had gone online to try to find information on what the state of the house was in when they were living here. And so I was using social media. And on that same person's Facebook page, wasn't enough on the other parts of the house that would be very helpful to me. But they did have one photo that showed that basically how they had this area was kind of like cut off with flags and blanket type things that were hung on as walls for like privacy walls. And in the photo, the bed for at least one of the children was positioned against this wall coming out under the flag. You can only kind of see like a laundry basket and stuff that was over there, but otherwise it was just kind of blocked off by the flag and you can't guess much else. But given that there was 3 adults here, and there's 2 bedrooms, and the individual, the one not on the lease, and he was in one of the bedrooms, I would assume that the bedrooms were for the adults and down here was for the children, which sucks because this is unfinished. There is some heating that comes down here, but it's supposed to just be enough to keep pipes and things from freezing. And like the walls are completely disgusting. The floor is just bare concrete. So that sucks. So I took that information and I sent it to the investigator as well. I don't know if anything else is going to come from it or if I will hear anything else about it. Not sharing that photo or their information for both ethical and legal reasons and also to align with content policies. But if anything else comes up that I'm able to talk about, I'll update you guys right away. But I want you all to know that they are investigating it and taking it seriously. And hopefully they can do something for those kids. Thanks.